Have you ever wondered why your forehand topspin doesn't always land on the table? Why do some opponents easily handle your shots, while others seem to read your moves in advance? Or maybe you've already experienced pain in your arm or felt tired after practice and couldn't figure out why. In this video, I'll break down the top 5 most dangerous mistakes that 90% of amateurs make when performing a forehand topspin against a block. Each of these mistakes keeps you from playing consistently, leads to injuries, and most importantly, stops you from truly enjoying the game. I promise, if you watch until the end, you'll discover at least one mistake that's holding back your progress right now. I also have a free guide for you on tactical serve reception. You can download it from my Telegram channel via the link in the description. And if it turns out you don't make any of these mistakes, let me know in the comments how you manage that. Maybe you're already one step ahead of all of us? I'm Ivan Tomachev, and this is a channel about table tennis. Let's get started. Mistake number 1, playing with just one arm. This is the most common mistake among amateurs. Here, the player swings with one arm without involving their legs or torso. What are the downsides of his stroke? First of all, the shot is very weak. Secondly, to add speed, you have to jerk your arm as hard as you can just to put some spin on the ball. Imagine doing that arm jerk every day for several hours. What happens from that kind of strain? Your arm gets seriously overworked, and sooner or later you'll end up with an injury. How do you fix this? You need to start using your legs and torso. This will take the load off your arm, and your shots will be stronger and faster. Repeat after me. Stand in a right-sided stance and shift your weight onto your right leg. At this point, turn your torso to the right and extend your forearm. Now engage your legs and hips. After that, your torso follows and your forearm bends. Your body weight shifts to your left leg, and the tip of the racket points in the direction of the shot. Pause the video and repeat this 10 times at a slow pace. Now, here's a mistake that causes your ball not to land in the same spot and lack speed. Mistake number 2, playing behind yourself. This is the second most common mistake. An amateur plays behind themselves. The ball passes by on the side, and they meet it too late. Because of this, the ball barely makes it to the table. It might have a lot of spin, but absolutely no speed. Why does this happen? When the ball goes behind our body, the acceleration of our body is minimal, while the ball's speed is high. Because of this, it's not us playing the ball, but the ball playing us. What causes this mistake? You make a big backswing. You turn your torso too much. You play too hard and can't keep up with the second ball, so you miss the hitting point. How should you play? You should hit the ball at its highest point or just after, but always in front of you. To do this, you need to start moving your torso before the ball reaches its highest point after bouncing off the table. That way, your shot will be much stronger and more accurate. How can you fix this? We draw a point in front of us to form a triangle. Our shoulders are the corners, and the point where we hit the ball is the tip of the triangle, and our goal is to make sure this tip is in front at the moment of impact. To practice this, bounce the ball off the table and make your shot at this point. The next mistake is about your feet. Because of it, you move slowly and waste a lot of energy on your shots. Mistake number 3, playing on one foot. This is a real highlight. I often see this mistake among amateurs in the gym. They stand there and start doing topspins 100 times down the right diagonal. But the thing is, all those 100 times happen in place and on one foot. Why is this a mistake? Because you lose 50% of your shot power right from the start, and you have to strain yourself all over again. The second drawback is your mobility and your ability to switch between shots. Because of this mistake, players often can't move in time or switch between shots. Later on, your leg starts to hurt from overexertion, and you might even develop knee problems. So how should you do it? During the backswing, the shot, and the follow-through, your body weight should be balanced. You swing back, shift onto your leg, start the shot, transfer your body weight first to the center, and then to your left leg. This way, You'll take a load off your right leg, start making better shots, and be able to move quickly and switch between shots. Let's try it together. Stand in a right-handed stance. Shift your body weight onto your right leg, lift your left leg, and stand on your right leg. Now, rotate your hips and stand on your left leg, lift your right leg, and stand again. If you can do this without falling or losing your balance, then you're doing everything right. And if you can't do it yet, I recommend working on your legs with a set of exercises focused on shifting your center of gravity and learning to control your legs so they always obey you and don't stick to the floor. This will help you move quickly and always keep up with the balls without losing power in your shots, which will boost your stability and take your game to the next level. So, to speed up your progress, I have a step-by-step course for you called Home Workouts, which includes more than 50 leg exercises that you can practice at home or in the gym, spending no more than 20 minutes of your time. To learn more about the course, follow the link in the description. The next mistake is just as tricky and is also related to your legs. Mistake number 4, playing on your heels. 8 out of 10 amateurs make this mistake. This is one of the reasons why you can't move properly, why you can't reach the ball in time, and why it always feels like your legs are heavy and won't move. It looks like this. The amateur stands with their whole foot flat, as if they're cemented to the ground. Their back is straight, and their body weight is firmly on their heels. Because of this, the player can't move, since it takes a lot of time to lift their feet, which at that moment aren't even absorbing any impact. All of this slows down movement and seriously lowers the quality of your game and your shots. So how should it be? Your upper body should lean forward, and your weight should be on the balls of your feet. Let's feel our bodies together. Stand with your whole foot on the ground and focus on your heels. Do 2 jumps to the right and to the left. At that moment, you'll feel heavy and sluggish. Now lean forward and slightly lift your heels off the floor. Focus on the balls of your feet. At this point, you should feel yourself being pulled a little forward. If you manage to do it, your weight has shifted forward. Now do 2 jumps to the right and 2 jumps to the left. Did you feel it? If you did, write in the comments how your sensations change. And here's a key mistake, a leftover from old techniques that almost every other amateur makes. Mistake number 5, a big backswing and turning your torso. Because of this mistake, you're always late for the second shot. Because of this mistake, the ball often flies past you. Because of this mistake, you can't hit the table accurately. A lot of people think, the more I swing my arm, the harder the ball will go. But how do I swing it? Easy, I'll just take it back as far as I can. Some people do this consciously, some don't. But the result is always the same. And when you hit the ball, sometimes it bounces off the edge. Or after the first shot, you don't have time to move or make a second swing. Everything falls apart just because you swung too hard. So how should it be done? When hitting, what's important isn't how far we take our arm back, but how much acceleration we generate going forward. That's why we don't turn sideways to the table or take our arm behind our back. We keep our arm in front of us. Our legs and torso are positioned at a slight angle, and using the hips, torso rotation, and a quick forearm snap, we make the shot in front of us. After the shot, you'll easily have time to make a shot from both the right and the left. Let's give it a try. Stand sideways, now turn halfway, and lower your arm down to your knee. Don't take it any further back. From that position, make the shot and return back using your hip rotation. Repeat this 20 times. Do you feel it? Good job. You did a lot of work today. So what's the plan now? You and I have gone through 5 common mistakes in the forehand topspin against a block. Actually, there are a lot more than that. And if you're interested in me covering 5 more major mistakes, let me know in the comments. To make sure you have fewer of these mistakes in your shots, you need to really understand both stroke technique and footwork. The Home Workouts course will help you with that. There's a link to it in the description. Also, don't forget about the free PDF file in my Telegram channel, which you can grab right now. Subscribe to my Telegram channel. There, I post useful content about technique, tactics, and the psychology of table tennis, do tactical game breakdowns, and host live streams where you can ask me any questions you have. Also, check out my VK group where I repost videos and my YouTube channel. This was Ivan Tomachev with you. See you in the next lessons.